Welcome to Edmodo. What is Edmodo? Edmodo is an educational online classroom application for the students and teachers. Edmodo allows teachers to share their content on their online class. Students can view their notes, assignments, take quizzes, and parents can view grades. And also, students and teachers can build interaction online. Edmodo is a non-bully zone. Teachers can view and see everything a student does. Students can post students can view the teacher's post and they can also respond back. However, students, when they do post, it must be school appropriate. A plus side to Edmodo is as long as you have access to a computer and an internet, you can log on just about anywhere. Teachers, if students are absent and they do not know what they're going to do in class, or they come up to you and ask, you can easily say, log on to your Edmodo site. And they can log on to what they missed, and they can log on and they can see what they missed, and they can go to the date. How cool is that? Edmodo is a free site for students, parents, and teachers. They are encouraged to sign up. To create a login, it is very simple. You go to the login button, create username and password. I'm going to use mine to log in. So I'm going to click login, and I'm going to type my email address, and it's already set for me. And then I'm going to type in my password. And when I log in, this is the screen that the teachers can see. So this is our behind the scenes. You have in this corner, it has for the teacher name and profile. On the left-hand side where it says groups, you can manage their groups. So if you have more than one prep class, for instance, if you have 5th grade math, 5th grade science, 5th grade social studies, you can manage your own groups for certain subjects. Also, you can create a group where they can work collaboratively with one another, and they can work with each other online. On the left-hand side, it has what school the student attends. So for instance, mine says Damon ISD. Okay. Up at the top, I apologize, I missed that. That's your home screen. So anytime you're in a different section, say for example in assignments or quizzes or poll or snapshot, you can always click the home button and it takes you back to this main page. In the middle is the progress, so we'll see how far the students get. And library is my very favoriteest one that I like, because if I click on it, it saves all my assignments. So I can type up my assignments and I can upload them to library. So for instance, I have a math test in this one, I have how to divide in this one, and dividing assignment. So I have the quiz that I want them to take, which I accidentally converted it into a test, but I also have how to divide in the dividing assignment. So if I click on home, it's going to take me back to the original site. If I click on notes, it's going to show me all the notes that I've posted for the students. It's exactly like a regular face-to-face classroom. They can see all their notes online instead of passing out a worksheet, copying and making a worksheet for them. So I'm going to show you very quickly how to how to create a note. So I'm going to type my note here, or I can type the name of the group or student or whatever I want to type here. Or here I can upload a file. For instance, I prefer to upload a file instead of typing it, so I'm going to upload a file. And after I click on a file, it's going to take me here. So I have it already created, how to divide notes. So I'm going to click on that, click open. So when I do that and click open, it's uploading, as you can see the bar going. And I can click here. It says type your note here, so I'm going to say dividing notes. And I'm going to click send. And when you do not type in the second box, it will not let you upload. So you need to make sure that you type here and say student notes. And I'm going to click send. If you do not have something in that box, it will not upload. So I'm going to click send. And it posted just kind of like I said, on a mini Facebook. It posted it on here, so the student can click on it, view it at home, and can print it if they prefer a hard copy, so you're not wasting all that paper. And this is the plus side of Edmodo, is that you don't waste paper. The student can view it online, or they can type in that doc file if it's enabled. So the next one is assignment. Okay, a lot of times I know I give assignments and I just constantly print. They lose an assignment and I print. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. What you can do is title the assignment. So I'm going to say dividing worksheet. And I'm going to click on a due date. So I'm going to say I want it due on the 12th. And it says describe the assignment, so I'm just going to type dividing worksheet for student. And you can put what the assignment's for. You can say if it's a group assignment, or you can say it's an individual assignment. So this one I'm just going to leave as an individual assignment. And you have the option whether you can lock this assignment after the due date. So once it passes the due date, they can't no longer do this assignment anymore. So I'm going to click upload. So I'm going to click file, and I'm going to click on dividing assignment and open, and I'm going to send. And of course, if you do not have this, if you do not have the send button, it says send to. So I'm going to say it should pull it up to all my groups. You have that option, or to all my connections. I'm going to click all my connections, and it should upload. Okay, so for example, it just uploaded right here. So dividing worksheet, so they can click on it and they can view it. And of course, it's in a Word document, so it's right here. And again, they have the option to print at home. You do not have to waste paper. Or they can, I have totally no problem with this. They can do the assignment on the computer. However, it does need to show, they need to show their work. Okay, I always tell my math students, no work equals no credit. So if they don't show me their work, they don't get any credit. So this is a little bit of a challenge for them. So I'm going to go up. My next one is quiz. Now, I can create a quiz online, or I can upload a quiz. Then again, you can see my latest activity. You can see everything that I've posted once again. But if I want to create a quiz, that's going to be my latest activity that I've completed. So therefore, I'm going to create a quiz. You have the option to create it multiple choice, true, false, short answer, fill in the blank, matching. You have any of those options. So if I wanted a short answer, and I click on add question first. So my question is going to be, explain the steps to dividing. And they have to list the steps that I gave them in their notes. Does McDonald's sell burgers? They have to describe each step to me, how they can divide a problem. And if you need to attach a file instead of typing it in the question prompt, you have that luxury of doing that. So when I scroll down, or I'm sorry, when I scroll upward, I click the done button, and you can limit the time. It could be 60 minutes. You can title your quiz. So for example, I'll put dividing quiz steps. so they can prove to me what can they do. And they have how many minutes they can do, so I'm going to say they have 12 minutes to answer it. Okay, and then you click done, and it uploaded. I can click a due date when I want it done. And when I'm finished, I can click add to gradebook and then just click where it's going to go to. So normally I just click to not all my groups, but to my connections, and I click, and it uploaded. And the last one is going to be poll. Poll is very, it basically is kind of like a voting station. So I would probably ask my students, and I'm going to give an example here. Did you understand the steps to divide? And they're going to take a poll, so either it's going to be yes or it's going to be no. And I have to add the answer, or you can add another answer. I'm sorry, I'm going to delete that one off. And I click send. Remember again, you have to you have to determine who you're going to send it to, all my groups or connectors. And once you click, you can see the latest activity where it says voted. And that's poll, so anything they do, they can vote. And then the last one that I wanted to talk to you about was to invite your colleagues. You can invite your colleagues, and they can, you can interact with them and see what y'all can do to better Edmodo. And this is just a simple way to keeping things online better. I know at our school, we prefer to save paper. So this would be an awesome site to have for the students to learn effectively. And not only does this site help, but it also encourages them to get ready for college, because they have to learn online just as regular college students have to learn. So this is what Edmodo is all about, and hopefully you as a teacher will want to sign up for Edmodo, because it is very, very, very exciting. And not only that, but it's simple and easy.